Tonight, I'm not going to have any fun graphics. Not going to do a bunch of segments. Tonight, I'm just going to talk to you kind of a heart-to-heart. Game 1, 117-95. And it didn't even feel that close, if we're being honest. The Mavs pulled to within one in the third, and then decided they weren't really interested in competing tonight. The Thunder showed up. The Thunder did their job. The Thunder did what they were supposed to do. And I'm really not interested in looking at stats tonight. I might dig around in it tomorrow. Not really even interested in telling the story of the game tonight. Why would I want to stick thumbtacks in my eyeballs? So tonight, I just want to say something. I'm going to post this later. I want to say something to the Mavs fans out there. Maybe you're a Mavs fan. As a matter of fact, if you're watching this, you're almost certainly a Mavs fan. But there are a lot of just complete trash can fans out there. There are a lot of people on Mavs Twitter, and they might be very nice people, but man, some of you guys are absolutely terrible fans. Didn't your daddy teach you how to cheer on a team? Didn't your mama teach you how to be a good winner and a respectful loser? Man, it's just absolutely trashy behavior. And I don't even mean like cursing or vulgar insinuations or anything like that. I just mean like, man, your team just won in the first round against a team with a lot of talent. A team where they competed while our superstar is so clearly injured. And so many people on Mavs Twitter, just like that, are ready to turn their backs and show their true colors. And I mean, I just got to tell you, I'm not telling you that I know exactly how to be a perfect fan. I'm not a perfect fan. But I'll tell you what, a lot of y'all are doing it wrong. A lot of y'all doing it wrong. Turning your backs on Luka, turning your back on your boys. Listen, I've been very outspoken. I'm not a big fan of Coach Kidd, but the guy's been pretty successful. And I'm certainly not an apologist for Kidd or anything like that. But man, I saw so many people trashing Luka tonight when the dude is giving it his all just to be on the floor. What is wrong with our fan base that when we see our guys struggling and hurting and not being able to get any separation and barely able to move around, like what is it in your heart that's got you going, yeah, I'm going to dog this guy. I'm going to dog Luka Doncic, the guy who dragged us here. One of the greatest players of all time already. One of the greatest players in our franchise history already. 25, and he's going to be the first team All-NBA for his 5th or 6th straight season. And I am going to be so quick to dog him. I saw multiple people on X calling him fat and out of shape, and why can't he shoot? Why can't he shoot, numbskull? Because his knee is failing him. Because it's taking all of the strength he has to get up and down the court. And our team doesn't have the required skill to play without a superstar. Matter of fact, no team probably can win a series without a healthy superstar. Man, I just don't be a trash can of a fan. Look yourself in the mirror and go, do I have any integrity? Do I have any decency? Now, are we all upset that this was our showing in Game 1? Of course. But I am way more upset that we had this really awesome into the season where the team discovered a defensive identity, where we win against the Clippers, a very well-coached and really solid team in the first round, and yet here we've got Luka injured with this hobbled knee. Man, it just absolutely stinks. And you guys, we have to do better at processing our frustration and processing our anger, right? You want one place you could aim it? Listen, I'm not this guy, but one place you could aim it is at the refs in the first half. The refs at the first half. I saw one person tweet that the SGA had more free throw attempts than the entire Mavericks team in the first half. They shot as many free throw attempts in the first half as they do in a regular game. It was unbelievable how poorly officiated the game was in the first half. I'm not saying the second half was awesome, but that first half was atrocious. I would really hope that Silver is sending an email to that crew going like, hey guys, we have been setting the tone all playoffs long that we're allowing physical play. And if you're going to call the ticky-tack garbage, it's got to go both ways. It can't just be in favor of one team, the home team, right? Like, it can't do that. The Mavs are a physical team. They're a team that benefits from being allowed to play physically. I saw the Thunder being allowed to play physically. I saw Lou Dort still in the game by the time the third quarter rolled around, and heaven knows that dude was fouling and pushing and grabbing Luka the entire first half. Still in the game. It does upset me when Luka Doncic doesn't get the respect of other superstars. Like I listen, I'm not gonna cry too much about SGA's whistle. I hate it. I hate it because I'm a Mavericks fan. But I hate the fact that Luka doesn't get that kind of respect. And it's, oh, he's so big and so strong. Screw that. You should call it both ways. Superstars for each team should get the same kinds of calls. And here we've got Lou Dort karate chopping Luka half the game. Oh, that's good, tough, physical defense. And then SGA gets a sneeze in his vicinity, and he's taken 2 at the free throw line. I mean, it's just gross. It's just gross. Luka's looking bad, guys. Not because he doesn't have heart. He has the heart of a warrior. But he's getting no separation. He's getting no lift on his shot. His shots that are misses are not even really close. Clanging around the rim. And this one stings. Now, I know the Mavs have a long history under Jason Kidd of underperforming in Game 1. So maybe they're going to come out in Game 2 and tie this thing up. That's what I'm going to be hoping for. That's what I'm going to be planning for. That's what I'm going to be trying to figure out, strategize. How could they steal Game 2? How could they come in here and take Game 2 on OKC's home floor? But you know what? I'll just say this. I don't want some of you guys in my timeline anymore. Some of you guys that just chronically complain and say absolutely trash things about our team and our guys. You're getting blocked or muted pretty soon. And so you can do you, man, but I've got to be free to do me, right? So don't be a trash can of a fan. Just cheer your team on in the good times and in the bad times. And right now it's pretty rough. Y'all have a good one. Go Mavs.